what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the ZEO Lounge. Tonight, we're on episode 22, and I have two very special guests that I'm excited to have on here. One who's making his first official appearance on the ZEO Lounge, one of my closest friends in the community. Always a pleasure to talk with this guy, man. But first, let me bring in my boy. You know him, photographer, diorama artist, does everything, 3D printing. He does fences now. Very talented overall. I see you cracking up behind the scenes. Let me bring in my boy Abisai. What up,
Yo,
baby?
what's up?
Yo, I was expecting the reverse ZEO backdrop again, man. I was like, dude, it's always a pleasure to have you on here, man. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I took the day off to relax, on the weekend.
Nice.
I went to a wedding and everything, so
Boy.
I took this day just to work on stuff, like projects up. I got
So
going.
you took a day off to continue working, my man.
Pretty much, but
My
so
man.
I like, that's fun for me to do.
Yeah, no, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here. I know it's been a busy day. Regardless, like I always say sometimes we work more at home than we do at work. Like, we stay busy. But let me bring in my good friend, man. Always love chatting with this man. He's always genuinely a good person and a great member of the community. One of the reasons why I continue to be a part of this community is because of people like my boy. Let me bring in my good friend, Brick Artemis. What up, bro?
Woo! Man, you make me feel special. Thank you.
Yeah, man, we want you to come back. No, I'm just
No, man. I appreciate you. You're the same thing towards you, man. Like I absolutely love this community, mostly because of people like yourself as well. I can name off more people. Just the whole Copper Drop crew, the whole Push crew. Like you guys are just a lot of fun to watch. Any show that you're on is fun to watch. I relate to you guys a lot, so it's always fun to be on the show with you guys as well, so I can be a part of it.
Heck yeah, man. Like I'm with you on that, man. I gotta say that one of the best parts about this is when we always talk about like stuff that we enjoy, but like being able to relate with people like that share common interests, same hobbies, but also have like a good personality is so good, man. It's so good because we can go about our days, like most of our time. Let me switch this real quick. We go most of our day like mostly talking to people that don't they're not a part of this community because they don't know about it or they're just not interested in it, and which is totally fine. But then you come here and you find a space where it's not like it's necessarily just safe, but it's fun to be a part of, right? So
yeah, for sure. The hobby. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, and you did some time in Texas, so come on, man. We're gonna relate.
Of course, man. Texas forever, baby.
There we go, baby. Texas forever. But yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, the hobby itself is a lot of fun, but I feel like the community as a hobby makes it way more fun. And like I don't think I would be this far into it if it wasn't for like this. You know what I mean? Like I would still collect and be a collector, but like it just makes it more fun. Like, yeah, I got this figure, guys. Like, not to look good or anything like that, but just to have that feeling like, oh, bro, you got it. Cool. Like it's just a lot of, it makes it more fun.
It makes you feel good too, right? Like being able to have that connection and like, I don't know, man. I just like, that's why I agree with you, man. I like coming on here and just discussing like all kinds of things that we, because like you don't just collect, 6-scale figures, you collect other things, which I'm gonna get into eventually. So let me just go down this chat real quick. I got my boy Miami's Nemesis in here, always one of my closest friends as well, man. I wish he would get on here, but he's always too busy watching scary movies because he knows that I don't like scary movies. So he's got the scary collection. But yeah, Miami Nemesis, thank you so much for being on here. I got Commander Green in here saying hello there. What's up, Commander Green? It's a pleasure to see you on here, man. Thank you so much for coming by. And then I got Nick Bachman, I believe.
Bachman, yeah, that's my boy right there.
Damn, that boy showed up for Brick, man. Shout out to Nick. Yeah, man. Shout out to Brick, man. Love the clip art right there. I just had some pancakes this weekend, and and I'm not a big breakfast person, so it's cool to see that again. Brick in here. Let's see. Movie Cannon saying hello, everyone. My boy Gio. I hope to be on his stream in May once I clear up. I'm very excited to be on there, and always a good time. He has some high quality intros and everything. Like that man is. I saw your intro yesterday,
dude. I was like, see what happened was like at first it was like whoever won the championship or whatever gets like an intro I'm like, man, I lose this thing all the time. I'm never gonna get an intro. So like for a couple episodes, I would follow Spotchka.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he'd
yeah.
get this crazy cool intro, and then I'd follow him. I was like, hey guys. And then last night it was like Spider-Man and call me Dick from Lego, Batman Lego. Like I was like, let's go.
That
This
shit
was
was
like
badass, bro.
I was so excited.
That was dope, man. Shout out to a movie canon. He really is putting in that. He has that production quality. My boy Christian Cooper in here saying, "What's up, broskies? What up, broski? He's one of my main squeeze when it comes to NFL, dude. We got that draft coming up, so I'm excited for that, man. Hopefully
What's your team again? Are you the
Chiefs,
Chiefs,
and
okay.
Texans,
Okay.
Chiefs and Texans.
Okay.
But I hope Christian Cooper. I hope the Bengals don't get nothing good. Just
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, he does. Shake and bake, baby. Let's go, shake and bake. If you're not first, you're last. Abisai, Commander Green just followed you on
Thank
IG.
you so much.
Shout out to
Appreciate it.
him.
So
Oh yeah, man. Anytime. Go Bengals, baby. Need
see,
an O-line.
my
sure.
7-year-old. Well, he's gonna be 7 this month. And he's upset. We're Packer fans, right? Like Packers
yeah.
first. But he's just obsessed with Patrick Mahomes.
Mhm.
Okay, that's his number one player, and
That's
then he
his
loves
guy.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin
He always
Jefferson's a
he's
beast.
always got to do the gritty,
The gritty.
And then he likes Jamar Chase. So those are like his top 3, and Tyreek Hill. But like, it's hard being a kid because you're like all over. You see the players like, no, Packers. Stop watching
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. Stop it.
It's so funny. Jamar Chase is the only one I disagree with because he doesn't like the Chiefs. He's always trolling. He's always trolling them. He's like anybody but the Chiefs. Nah, man, he's cool though. He's good. I mean, him and Justin Jefferson and Burrow were a menace to society when they were with LSU. Man, that's a stacked unit right there. But yeah, man, let's get this show rolling real quick. I'm gonna start with. Well, like before we get into that, as we're going through this, because this is probably going to take a while. There's a lot of stuff in this one. I'm going to be unboxing the Batman. So finally got this one in. I know Christian Cooper got his last week, so Christian Cooper can talk about it. So I'll be doing that in the side while we discuss a little bit right about you, Brick Artemis. Tell us more about who you are as a collector. Kind of like what do you collect, what route you take? Because I know you're a man of many trades.
No, I guess my collecting life has been quite the journey. I mean, as a kid, you always try to collect, but then you trash everything that you own. The first like cards, they would all get the corners messed up, like sports cards, Pokemon, like no matter what it was. Like I collected them, but I never like took care of them. It wasn't until comic books that I really started taking care of, and that was when that first Spider-Man movie came out for Tobey Maguire. I was like, the comic book store is right across the street from the theater. I was like, let's go, so I got like my first I guess I had other comic books before then, but like my first comic book that I actually collected. I collected comic books off and on for a while, up until past the time I was a dad, and then all of a sudden I got into Funko Pops. I did that route, and it was fun while it lasted. It really was, and I still really love Funko Pops. It's I know if I start buying them again, then it's like, well, why did I sell them all?
Was there a particular type of Funko Pop you collected?
Oh man, Game of Thrones is what kind of started me because I was such a Game of Thrones fan, and then I mean Marvel, DC. I had so many Disney. I mean,
dude,
I had
a black hole, right?
I had like 150 to 200 pops. Like it was a lot.
Yeah, I got 30 that I have still, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I have an eternity.
Yeah, it was crazy. But then I sold them all. Long story short, I sold them all, including the comic books, because of life. And it kills me too. The Funko Pops not so much, but the comic books kills me today that I sold all those.
Which comic book would you say is the one that haunts you the most? Not haunts you the most, but that you would want to get back.
Man, I had
one.
See, you knew I was going to say like 10 of them. I would say I had a CGC a graded it was a 9.6 Venom first appearance Spider-Man 300. That one is because that, I mean, especially now it's going for some money. So
yeah.
you know, with the movies, and then you have the video game, like more and more people want it, especially a graded, you know, with the slab. But yeah, I mean, I did a lot of Spider-Man and all that. And then I started like kind of doing a lot of Image comics, like kind of just their own stories. But yeah, anyways, got into that, and then Graham and I from the Jedi Knights Watch, we started. We had a YouTube channel called Simple Diversion, and we would basically review cigars and whiskey.
Oh,
but we weren't really classy like the other YouTube channels, where we were more like just goofy and having fun with it, and you know, whatever. We did that for like 3 years, and then we kind of grew out of it, and then started the Jedi Knights Watch together. But I thought we were doing Funko Pops. This dude brings in artifacts and freaking Hot Toys. I'm like, bro, I can't afford that. Come on, like I can't.
That's too funny.
There's no way. Like my wife gets upset if I spend $40-$60 on a Funko Pop, let alone $300 on a figure. Like there's no way. So I kind of, and this was around like, and then all of a sudden COVID hit. And then I was kind of distanced from it anyways, but I did collect arcade machines, mostly arcade one-ups, but I had like a whole room full of arcade one-up machines. So every now and then, like you can go back on Jedi Knights Watch earlier videos and see me reviewing arcade machines for the channel, and like my room tour with the arcades and whatnot, all my Funko Pops. So that's a lot of fun. But then I had to, I ended up getting a couple Hot Toys, and while I lived in the old house, and then I had to move. I was like, I'm not moving these arcade machines. And I started making my own channel and Lego. And I'm like, you know what? This is a good time to sell these arcade machines and get these Lego sets that I really want, like the Titanic and, you know, whatever else.
That's a nice set, bro.
Yeah, man. And because there's no way I was gonna spend $700 on a Lego set. So I was like, I'm gonna sell this arcade machine, buy it, and then just take my time whenever I want to build it. And I really got into Lego with the brick Artemis, hence brick Artemis, right? Because brick Lego. And Artemis is like the moon goddess, so that's why there's like the moon head on the logo. So, and I'm a big space guy. Don't get me started with aliens and deep space and stuff. I'm crazy.
I'm a person myself. So.
Yeah, good.
Y'all would get along very nicely.
Yeah. But
we're getting everything else. Talk about
another video. But yeah, and then but what really, you know, I moved and I've been doing Lego, and I still love Lego, but I got caught up in the Hot Toys game. And I think what really got me hooked was not just the figures, but what we talked about before, just the community. The Lego community is cool, but it's too big. You know what I mean? So it's really hard. It's really hard to kind of like get involved with like these bigger channels with Lego, or do anything with it other than just having fun with yourself and maybe a couple other people. But all of a sudden, the Hot Toys community, it just felt like everyone was equal, and it was a lot of fun. So
the communities do change, like when you go from like, especially because I started with 1/12 scale, and then I moved up to 1/6 scale, and the communities are different. It is a tighter, I think, community in the 1/6 scale, and I'm sure other communities are even different, like statue collectors, or you know, there's different scales. So I'm sure it varies, but it is interesting to see like you've had that experience with other communities, which is pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
But I don't want people, because I flip-flop a lot, I don't want people to think, oh, he's gonna get out of the Hot Toys game as fast as he got into other stuff. It was like a lot of stuff going on with, you know, COVID and the move and starting up a channel with Jedi, and then doing my own thing, kind of wanting to be separate and just kind of having fun. Like it started off me building like a little kid Lego set. Me not saying anything, just you see my hands and I'm building.
Just unboxing, just building, sorry.
Yep. And then I'm like, crazy. You know what? I'm gonna do some other stuff. So yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Oh, thank you for sharing that, man. I know that you have a great series where Lego collectors come on and share that, and I always enjoy that. So that in your life,
we had Brian from Maji Space on there. That was a lot of fun. So because he's such a Lego guy, I'm like, everybody knows you as Maji Space. I want people to know you as a collector. Like, what's your story? You know, so that was really cool to experience.
Put me on your whiskey show one day.
We'll bring it back.
Let me get in here real quick before we go to the next one. Christian Cooper saying we get Justin Jefferson game over. No, you need an O-line first, and then it'll be game over. fellas, my boy Figurecraft in the house, man. Shout out to Philly. He's been participating in Freeze Fridays, so he's been doing great with Abisai, and he's been killing it, man. He went off. He cooked with that crow figure, man. He really did. This Batman figure is about to be fire. I'm about to look at it right now. Let's see them Stranger Things ones too. Yeah, the Stranger Things set is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, dude. That was a dream set of mine. $450 later. When it came out, it was like $150, but I wasn't, but I had to get it. It was that's the thing with Lego is like they retire after a couple years, and then you can invest in it and everything. So it's a different ballpark.
It's a new game, right? It's a new new game. So many comics I need to sell. Christian Cooper, if you got any Grails, hit up my boy Brick.
Cap off, baby.
My boy Jazzy in the house, man. Jazzy also cooked, man. I forgot what picture it was. I think it was it Maleficent that he posted? Or no, not Maleficent. What was it? Was it Maleficent? Or was it Scarlet Witch? He posted a picture. It was fire, man. I don't know why I'm thinking Maleficent. I sold all my original Star Wars figures when I moved 15 years ago. I only had a Darth Vader case full of figures, but still hurts to not have them anymore. Yeah, it's tough, man. There's some figures that I remember selling, and they haunted me for a while back in the day, which I'm sure sometimes I still feel like going back. Is this where all the cool kids are? I mean, if we're looking for Brick and Artemis and everybody in the chat, then maybe, possibly. But not me. I'm not one of the cool kids. Let's see. Figurecraft saying that's an awesome story, for sure.
Thank you.
What does it say? That's why I sold my wife to start my collection off.
I thought about it.
Miami Nemesis, man. Yeah, collecting is it's you have to balance it, man. It's a balance. Mr. Artemis embraced the 1/6 collecting love. Oh yeah.
Sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, I thought she was always going to be against it to where I could only get like a figure here and there, like on special occasions. And all of a sudden I got all this that she's allowed. So has she embraced it? Like, does she love it? I don't think so. Which is fine. It's kind of my thing, and she lets it be, but she allows it. I'll say that. But she did say one thing, and it's the first time she's ever said it. I said, "Hey babe, should I get this or this?" And she's like, "Well, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. You got to get them all." I'm like, "Ooh, okay." So I don't have to worry about that. Like, you got to get all of those.
That's all you need, man. That's all you need. It's the wins that matter.
Yep.
What do you say? We got to get all women on a live stream, man. We should get a couple people just to interact and discuss like the stresses of having to deal with shipper boxes everywhere. Like,
right. Just everyone's significant other. Just that would be fun.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Does your fiance collect anything?
She actually, when a Brick was talking about, she used to collect Game of Thrones Funko Pops.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice.
That was one of the things that she did collect for quite a while. Now, not so much that I can remember right now. I kind of do the collecting for her, No, I'm kidding. Yeah. But no, man.
So you're gonna be getting the Game of Thrones in art figures then? Is she gonna like that?
Yeah, I think she would like it. I don't know if she would like. I don't know if she was as excited to see them, or I don't know if she has seen the Daenerys. I don't know if I've shown her that one yet. But I kind of do want to get them. I just don't know about the outfits yet. We gotta get some more shots. We gotta get some more stuff in there.
I agree. I'm worried about the hair too, where like it's the hair half root. I don't like that.
Yeah, that bothers me a little bit. Let's see. My bro in here is my little brother. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you coming in, bro. Let's see. What do you say, bro? I'm thinking of making an account exclusive for Hot Toys named Crosshair Cooper. Do it. You should. Man, I might end up selling you my Crosshair. We'll see. Let me go to the next question here. Let's see. Of course, $9,000, of course, but no, I'm just kidding. What was your first 1/6 scale figure, Brick?
Okay, so my first figure was the upgraded Spider-Man, and I liked it
from the video game, right?
No, this was wait. The from what was it?
No Way Home or Far From Home?
Far From Home.
Home.
Dude, I liked it, but I didn't. I was like, I don't know if this is for me because there's just too many pieces that I got to keep
Yeah,
in this
yeah, yeah.
box. And it was like this whole thing. I was like, man, I'm going to lose everything. Like, I'm going to break something. Like, I'm going to try to take his hand off there. I just spent like 280 or something like on this figure. And I was like, there's no way. I can't. I still had the Into the Spider-Verse figures on pre-order though. So I was like, hey, Graham from the Jedi Knights Watch, I was like, I'm gonna sell you this. I think I sold it to him for like 220, which was a good deal then.
Okay.
And so he had that figure for a while. But then when the Spider-Verse figures came to my house, and I thought that would be cool because like the arcade machines, the neon lights, you know, all that like shining up in the corner. So those figures changed my mind on everything. And it came with even more accessories. I was like, I don't care. I got Spider-Ham. I've got Spider-Gwen. Yeah, it's nice. That's nice.
Nice. I wish it was heavier.
There's a lot of detail on that too, man. Yeah, me too. I do wish it was heavier, but yeah. So
like
those figures,
bottom, very soft, very soft.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, it was just it was like a whole different experience getting those figures because I liked that animated look and I love that movie so much that it was really cool to have those. And you can display them different ways because the Miles had 3 different head sculpts, and you know it was just like it was amazing. So it got me into it, and then I won a raffle. I got a Captain America, and it just spiraled, man. I started going crazy. So yeah,
dude. So here's my thing with that Spider-Man. Where'd you sell it? On the BST groups or eBay, or what'd you do with it?
My upgraded suit.
Yeah,
I sold it. I sold it to Jedi. He lives like right next to me. So yeah, so I let him have it.
What was his reaction to it? He just wanted it for the collection, or what was his like?
Yeah, he didn't have a Spider-Man, but he had a bunch of the Avengers, so he needed a Spider-Man. Okay. And it was, you know, the latest Spider-Man at the time. Yeah. So he took it for the 220 and had that for a while until he got the Iron Spidey. A little while ago and kind of replaced it, but yeah, I think he liked it. I mean, you know, and it's a good figure. It's something that I would go back to now. But part of me is like, if I get rid of something, I can't go back. I don't know. It's weird. Even though it was like a mistake because it was my first figure, but we have so many Spider-Mans coming, so I'm like, it's fine.
Is that how you feel about Whataburger? You're like, I let it go.
No, I can never let that go. I need it.
I had some on Saturday. Oh my god, late night Whataburger.
When you bite into that juicy burger, do you just think,
my god,
Brick would love this?
I think like
I'm surprised you haven't sent me a video yet.
I was about to say I'm a FaceTime Brick because I'm eating Whataburger.
Don't even show yourself. Just go through the drive-thru. I'm like, what is going on? Like, yeah, I'd like a number 3.
Yeah, just give me a number 2 with everything, please.
Hey, you know what we're getting close by though? Oh, what's up, Joey? My
boy Joey. Look, I'm finally unboxing your boy here.
That's nice.
Not bad. It's not bad. What's coming on over there?
We're getting a Canes, Raising Canes.
I love Canes.
I haven't had Raising Canes since 2013.
Damn.
So I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. Maybe 2014.
I love Canes, man.
Over there.
Yeah, 2014.
Their sauce is good, man. Their sauce.
That sauce, man. Their toast, the sauce, the chicken, everything is just so
their
good.
Sodas are good fries. Sodas are important. Soda's important. Like if you don't have the right syrup, the right carbonation, don't speak to me.
I don't know how that is even possible. Like you would think they'd get the boxes from the same like vendor, but it's different. Like McDonald's is up there for some reason.
No. McDonald's is like God tier.
Bro. It's so weird.
It's like if you went to heaven, that's what they serve.
Like even their diet soda at McDonald's is good. I'm like, what?
Yeah. There's something going on there. There's probably some.
The McDonald's sweet tea is very underrated. That sweet tea is good, but half the time you order sweet tea, they give you on sweet. You're like, hey, I said sweet.
Wow.
So before I ask you what figure do you gravitate to the most, what head sculpt do you like better on the unmasked head sculpt? Do you like the like straight hair down or the messy hair?
I like the messy.
I think so.
Because it's like he took off his cowl, you know, and that's the look I always think about with Batman is when he's kind of like the makeup's kind of smearing a little bit and his hair is a little messy.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the one as well. Put this on there. Yeah. See that? I think that makes this head sculpt look so much better. 100%.
Yeah.
Stop. Let me see if I can put that in there. Let's see. All right, let's show the viewers what they've already seen, I'm sure, but it's my first time.
Yeah.
Not my first time.
Dang, that
Technically, I
does
saw
look
this
nice.
at Collector Joey's house, but yeah, it's always the lighting. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of Brick, like whenever he's like taking off the cow, he's like, that's what he looks like right there.
Every time I think about Whataburger, that's what I look
Yeah,
like.
he goes into this, like he puts Nirvana on the background. He just thinks of
Yeah.
Whataburger. That's freaking dope. I'll definitely be playing around with this a little bit more. I'm kind of nervous about looking at this figure because I've seen it before, but like once I play with it, like, am I gonna want the bike? Like, I don't have the bike.
That's the thing, bro. That bike just brings new life to that figure.
I don't know, man.
So-
I don't know.
so-
Let me go through this. Let me go through this
Yeah, go
chat
ahead.
real quick before you try to convince me otherwise. Go. Let me
All
see. Let's see. Figurecraft says still haven't tried Whataburger. Philly, once you got to come down one day, and we got to hang out, obviously, and then we'll go get some Whataburger. Just the experience, you know.
Yep.
Is there a Wisconsin-based burger chain? Oh, that's a good question.
The closest one you're gonna get is Culver's.
Yeah, Culver's.
So I know they had one in Texas that opened up while I lived there, but yeah, that's based in Wisconsin. They got their cheese curds, their burgers, and then A&W is sort of kind of, but that's more Midwest than just Wisconsin.
Yeah, I have a
Is he
Culver's
saying
nearby.
Wisconsin's getting more Burger Kings, or we getting more Burger Kings?
Oh, I don't know, but man, like I loved Burger King growing up as a kid.
Mhm.
Because I just grew up in like a military family, and on base, they always had
Those are-
Burger King or Popeyes, and so all of a sudden, like I moved outside, and Burger King was like complete.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but lately, man, I've been eating it like crazy. Like I don't know, it got good again, or something, all of a sudden.
I think there's
Like-
time periods. Like there's like time periods where like your taste buds want to
Yeah.
go try it, you know.
Yeah, man. And
That's-
those
that
new
that
wraps
happens.
that they got, those new
Fire.
wraps that they got are
Really
good.
good. Mhm.
Fire. Probably go tomorrow. I'm actually gonna send you a video while I'm at the drive-thru or something. I'm gonna start doing. My fiance in here, EC, saying hi. What's up? Yeah. So everything that we got on here today is 80% off actual retail price. Okay, so like this Batman I got was like,
I gave that to you. I can give it
yeah,
away.
like was like, yeah, you. Oh, that's right, Brick. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
That's-
you-
yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you, man. It's because you got doubles, right? When you got your Batman.
yeah,
you know?
they sent me an extra one. They said it was damaged. I didn't see anything.
Oh,
I should have
shit,
sent
shit.
him a bike too.
Oh yeah. But it's still not shipped yet. It's still not shipped, but he did send me a bike.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
I gotta
Hey,
ship
ship-
that to you.
Yeah, eventually you'll get to it. Geo, my sis lives in I think Orange County. She says there was a Whataburger there. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a good
Let's see.
show.
Raisingkins over here. Got to try it again. It was okay first. Okay, first time. Yeah, man, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Beautiful ZEO, congrats. Thank you. Would you jump on? Would jump on, but unboxing a Prime one is a bitch. Hey, you can still jump on if you want.
Ooh, He got his
Even if you don't want to
Batman.
show it off. I'll send you the link just in case.
Ooh,
Just in case.
he got his Batman, bro.
Yeah, just jump, and then you can just be in the background if you want. I'll send you the link in a little bit. Damn, you got it, Aaron. Nice. You should record it. Hell yeah. Okay, so back to you. I know you said you had 3 figures on your mind, Brick, and Brick said, "I will have one by the time that we got around to this question." Now I know he probably didn't have much time to think about it because we've
I've been talking.
we've been bombarding him with
Oh.
questions. So, you know what,
man.
man? Since you're a good guy, I'll let you pick 1.5.
1.5. I'm gonna go with like I want to say Miles, but I just got done talking about that figure. But but then also like RoboCop 3. So that would be my half. So RoboCop 3, I gravitate to that like every day. It's like the first one on the top left. I see that as I walk in. It means a lot to me. Yeah, man, it's a good figure. Just
Fire.
it means a lot to me because of my dad. Like, my dad was
Same.
military police, so he's a cop. And it just, I saw that movie with him, the third one actually, in theater. We watched those movies as I was growing up. So that one, and it's just a badass, like, it's really good looking figure too, and it feels nice. So
It's
everything
awesome.
everything about that figure, I look at that figure very often just and think, I mean, and just that whole shelf right here, just all those Spider-Man right there. And I mean,
He's like all of them.
I love them all.
Okay,
Yeah.
real quick, that RoboCop roll, I think even though RoboCop 3, wasn't everybody's favorite, the jetpack and the gun on him look fantastic on that guy too, man.
Sick.
I have them displayed with that still. I've just been kind of lazy also.
Bro, I remember when I first got that figure, I was like, I don't know how to put this on. Because I don't watch videos a lot, and I don't like reading instructions because I'm a dude.
I hate reading the instructions.
So when you told me it was a magnet, I'm like, for real?
And I went yeah. It's fire, right? It feels good.
Yeah, man, that's good.
Figurecraft says, "Damn, tell your lady, I mistook her profile picture for Joey's lady. Sorry, my apologies." Oh, you're good, bro. No worries. Figurecraft, you're good, bro. No worries. I think I have one more question for you before we get into our stuff here.
Right.
What pre-order are you looking forward to the most currently? Ooh. That could be either like Lego or whatever you want to share with us, man.
Dude, there's a lot of figures that I'm looking forward to that should be coming out anytime soon, but I'm going to jump ahead a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about that Spider-Punk from Across the Spider-Verse.
Ooh.
That Spider-Punk, when that figure comes out, I guarantee you, whether people jump on board with me or not, that is going to be my figure of the year. Whether it comes out the end of this year or comes out the beginning of next year, already just the head sculpt, I mean the hair. Then you got the Mohawk Spider-Man cowl or mask.
It's hard to pick, man. It's hard to pick between how you display that one too.
That's one that you might. I mean, it's just amazing. Like tall, slender, just the guitar. Like that figure is gonna slap hard. Like that. That's a good looking figure. I'm really excited for that. Hopefully, it's got like that same body style as the Miles and the Spider-Gwen. Like they stick with that. But yeah, that and then. Yeah, if I'm only choosing one, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, that's a badass one, man. That's a badass one.
And it's just like when you go, it doesn't matter if you have like a huge Spider-Man display or just one Spider-Man. If I put him right in like the back left, right in the corner of all my Spider-Man, that's gonna be one of the first ones you notice because of the hair. It's like, oh, look at that one way back there.
All I can say about that one too is it's almost like an art piece collaboration. It's it really is like an art piece. Like it's something that you could have as a standalone piece, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a Hot Toy display. It could just literally be like an artist take on, because that's what it is. It's an artist take on a Punk Spider-Man, right? Like so it's just great, man. It has a lot of versatility in it. He said not Artisan Anakin.
I don't have Artisan Anakin, bro.
Me neither, man.
I got the Artisan Scarlet Witch. I got Paul Atreides from InArt.
Ooh,
so those two I was looking at too, but yeah, I missed out on the Anakin.
My boy SpongeBob SquareBalls, aka Mr. Classy Thomas. We need to get you on here, Mr. Classy Thomas. Whenever you're ready, man, just let me know. Good evening, everyone. Hit that like button. Let's fucking go. Appreciate you, Rance. My boy Rance, always very talented artist too, man. Like you look at his art and it's like, man, some of the most talented people in the community. So those are the questions that I have for you. Let's get into this real quick. We're gonna touch up on this just because it was today. Is this anything you're getting, Brick?
Ooh. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I think they look really, really cool.
Oh, they look fire, bro.
I love it. I love the red and the black. I love the BT1. But really cool. It wouldn't really fit with anything that I have, so it's probably a pass for me for that one. The one that I'm kind of like going back and forth on though is the Revan.
I knew it.
Darth Revan looks sick, bro. Like you don't even have to be a fan of him or know what his background is. It's just a really cool looking figure.
Dude.
You know? And different color lightsabers, like come on.
It's dope, man. Abisai. I'm waiting for Abisai to like convince him one day, and he finally gets a Hot Toy, and he's like, all right, fuck it. What do you think about these figures?
Well, I have a Black Series Star Series, so I got that one. So I would probably get one of those if I was like into Hot Toys.
Yeah.
But that droid looks cool. That droid looks like he's ready to mess you up.
Looks badass.
Yeah.
One thing that I want to say is Darth Raven. I can't wait. You know, a lot of people wanted John Wick to play Darth Raven in a movie, so I was thinking like getting the John Wick head sculpt and slapping it on there just to play around with. I think that'd be really cool. Star Killer. I haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I will on both of them. Not the droid, just because I find it hard to put the droid with these guys and take a picture. Like I can't picture it right now. Like I look at these figures and I'm like, I want to do photography with them, right? But the Star Killer, I will say I like him a lot, but I also like him because I feel like I can slightly sneak him in with Kylo Ren as the Knights of Ren. You remember those those Knights of Ren from the movie? So I think I could play something off with this guy, man. Maybe even get two and get a custom helmet or something. Like you could do something like that with that. So I really did like that. I wish we would have gotten those figures too. So let's see, my boy Gambit in here saying that droid looks like War Machine. It does. It does. He does have like that cannon and the missiles and stuff. That's too
awesome.
funny. Yeah, you're on
Where
point,
is that
Gambit.
droid from?
I don't know, man. Probably from the video game.
Okay.
I don't remember him, but somebody said, I think it was in the group chat, they were saying like he's like a sociopath, like droid or something, like he's deadly. So I don't know. Maybe they were just playing, but pre-order Raven and Starkiller. Yeah, man, I'm gonna pull the trigger on these.
Dude, is it Raven or I keep saying Revan?
It is Raven. It is Raven. No, you got it. It is.
Oh,
Raven.
okay.
Okay. So that's it right there. I just wanted to bring those up because they were announced today. I think they look really cool, man. I think they look really dope. So I am excited to pre-order those. Granted, we're probably not going to get them until like next year, so not even worried about it. But here's our topic for today, man. So, and I'm gonna let y'all go in whatever order y'all want. Whoever wants to take this question first is, how do you go about buying figures that are already sold out or released? So we're talking about not just Grails, but just any figure that you can't necessarily go back to Sideshow and find. Like, do you look for third-party sites? Do you look for secondary, like a distributor, or do you look for a 2.0 release? Do you go to eBay? What's your process with these kind of figures? Whoever wants to go first, I'll let y'all.
I'll let you go first on this one.
Okay. Well, I like the community is really helpful. So a lot of people ask in the community, "Hey, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this at this price," and people will go and look. You know, they'll try to find it for you. So the community really helps out, like the Facebook groups or Instagram. So that's usually my go-to place because they usually have like a promo code somehow, some way, and to me, that's the best bet.
I will say that's how I met you, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I met Abisai. But oh shit. So if nobody's seen this magnet is so strong. My boy, what's his name? Danny actually was able to hang it from the garage shelf.
Oh, wow.
And it hangs. Yeah, so I'll try to get that in there later on, see if I can get that. But yeah, man, I actually met Abisai through the community. I was looking for a retro Marvel Legend Spidey, and he was there, and totally sketchy guy, right? I was like, yeah, let me just hit him up. He says he's got it for a good price. He's like, meet me in this dark alley at midnight, and I was like, all right, cool. No, I'm just kidding. It was broad daylight.
Meet at Burger King at midnight.
It's like Burger King, at least Whataburger, right? But
I know, come on, man.
Yeah, that's long story short. Like that's how I met him, and we actually became close friends. Like he was always kind of hunting, and we were kind of in touch. Like, hey, what are you looking for, and things like that. So yeah, that's it. What about you, Brick? How do you go about collecting figures that are sold out, or
Yeah. First thing I usually do is I check underground figures.
Okay.
I know Evil Sneaker is big time into that. So I check with him. If he's out, I also check with Hawk Wars Toys on eBay. And then I kind of, if he's got it, you can always get a good deal with him. So go check his eBay out. If none of them have it though, I'm not a big BST fan. I just don't trust people. I've gotten one figure, my Mysterio from BST, and there's like some problems with the arm, but he gave me $20 back. But it was still like I don't know. So there's just like that huge thing like buying from BST for me personally. But I'm a big it's like most of my figures have to be new. Like I'm all about being new in box. Like there's something weird, unless it's a Grail. I get it.
That's your experience, right? That's your, yeah.
Yep, and I don't want it to be like touched by other people, and like especially pleathered figures. Like you gotta be very careful. Like how many? Sure, it's not peeling right now, but how many times do they touch it with their oily Cheeto hands? And is it eventually going to start, deteriorating and all that stuff? So I just get really really worried about that stuff. But yeah, underground figures, Hawk Wars toys, and then I guess if a friend has one. they're looking to sell, I'll get used if I know the person. But otherwise,
Gotcha.
like you also kind of asked another question there with like, do you wait for 2.0s?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I do. If it's like an older figure, I will wait, thinking like, if, for example, if I didn't have this dark side, I got this dark side Anakin for $50. Okay,
Damn.
so brand new.
How?
All right.
Tell me.
Well, some people call me a fake collector, but I won
Oh
him
my
from a raffle. So
Okay.
I put $50 in. I won him. Hey, you know,
dude, that's a win, dude. That's a dub.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
yeah,
dude?
gambling, baby.
Dude, let's go. I'm taking Brick to Vegas. Let's go right now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I won probably like a handful of figures in my collection, but I'm proud of that because it really got me into collecting more. And then I bought a bunch of figures after that. But it got me hooked to Hot Toys because I got to experience different figures, and I got a couple Grails from it. So yeah, that dark side. So I'm lucky to have that. But if I didn't have that dark side Anakin, I'd be waiting for a 2.0 easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so to me, it's like if a 2.0, let's say Artisan Dark Side Anakin gets announced, and I'm like, well, crap. Okay, if I sell that dark side right now, they're going for like $500 to like $650.
Yeah, they're going for a lot.
If I sell that thing for $300 after like a 2.0 is announced, I don't care. I still made money. You know what I mean?
200.
Yeah, I made 250. Yeah, and I get the rooted. So it's stuff like that. But yeah, I tend to try to wait for 2.0s. Like I really want a Harley Quinn. I have a feeling one day we'll get an artisan version of that, or at least a 2.0 of that. So I'm just gonna wait.
Man,
I had a Harley Quinn by the way.
What happened to it?
Bro, I wanted Venom so bad I had no money, so I traded her for Venom.
Boy, I would have given you the Venom and the Carnage.
Oh yeah, I needed it though. Like to me, the Venom meant more, but I do wish I still had that Harley. And a lot of people are like, "What the hell? Like you sold a Grail for Venom?" I was like, "But I wanted Venom, and I didn't have the money."
I'm not gonna judge.
No, it's okay. I got judged. The Wolfpack judged me like crazy. It was all good.
It's okay. I mean, as long as you're happy, Brick.
Yeah, man.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
And I got that figure when I wanted it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like it's what matters.
My collection. All right.
Honestly, though, I strongly believe like if you want something, and it's possible, then anything, any figure you want is attainable, right? If you make the right choices, the right sacrifices and stuff like that. So, yeah, for sure, man. Let's see. When figures are sold out, hit up OfferUp in your local area. It's a small community in my area, so we know each other. That's dope, man. That's fire. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna hit you up to look for me when you're in that area. That's actually a smart thing. It's like have other people look in their area. The gambling prodigy, my man.
That's
damn. I'm gonna get you to put play the lottery for me. Yeah, man. For me, it's similar. Like, I think like my number one place to go to has been like I attained most of my collection through BST groups. Like that's where I started. Okay. Like most of the collection came from there, just because that's what got me. It's like those prices were so cheap. I was like,
and you probably know what to look for now too. You're probably like an expert at it.
Yeah, somewhat. I have not had any bad experiences at all. I did have one guy sell me a figure, and a year later asked me if I wanted to sell it back to him, which I thought was pretty funny. Oh, it was the Justice League Aquaman. It was the Justice League Aquaman. So this was like pre Zack Snyder's announcement of the cut, and so I think he announced it afterwards, and then he was like, "Hey, bro," he's like, "You don't want it anymore?" And I was like, "No, bro, I wanted more.
I'll give you extra $3. Come on."
No, I wanted more. So, but yeah. So let's get into this. Our wants. So on the hunt. I call this episode "On the Hunt" because, I'm always like on the hunt for something. I'm always kind of going back and looking for stuff. I'm always like backtracking with some of the pickups that I do. And I feel like sometimes during time periods where things slow down is where I do it the most. But here we have Brick's list. So this is what he's not necessarily on the hunt for immediately or urgent, but things that he would go back and get or he's working on. So we're gonna look at his first one on the hunt for. So we got the Joker, man. The what is this? DX what? DX
it's a 8. I think it's a DX8. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, call me out in the comments. I'm from I think it's the 8.
the Batman with Michael Keaton, man. Talk to us about this, man. Talk to us about it.
This right here. Okay, Heath Ledger is probably my favorite Joker. Okay. I'll say that, but I love this figure, this look, the color, all the colors, you know, and it
pops.
Yeah, man, it pops like crazy. And Jack Nicholson is phenomenal. And I love the Tim Burton movies. They're my favorite movies. I like them better than Dark Knight overall. Okay. But and you know, just a thing there. But the purple, the green, the white paint, like how vibrant that is with the green hair, it brings more of like that animated look a little bit, and then to put that with the 1989 Batman that I got paid off, pre-ordered, ready to come, like I want this figure. But then we go back to the 2.0 talk, and I'm like, whoa, are we going to be getting a 2.0 of this anytime soon with like all the 89 stuff coming out? And I could see a new Jack Nicholson Joker announcement, but we'll see.
That's a good question right there. That's a good question. Real quick before I get to this, I finally looked at this really up close. It does look good.
That looks good. I like the paint.
I want to see. You know what? One thing that I noticed between this one and the in-art one is I feel like this one's a little bit very like glossier on the finish. Which I wish it wasn't for photography reasons.
Are you talking about like on the cow?
Yeah, like I wish it was more muted, just for photography reasons. That's about it. But damn, bro, this shit.
Can I ask you a question? Kind of sound weird.
What's up,
bro? You got nice nails.
Oh shit, you think so?
Yeah. Every time I watch people on YouTube, I'm like, oh okay, you know, they bite their nails or whatever, bro. They're all like. Like crispy and
I literally just like
let's go. Guy takes care of himself, man.
Dude, I wish Isis would hear you say that. I just go like blap 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 blap, just clip him. Yeah, so but yeah, I appreciate that. That's the nicest compliment I've ever had.
It was a little weird and kind of out there, but I got you, bro.
I was going up to work tomorrow, like
you're like pop.
I'll be like slaking clay, like. Dude, I'll be watching like Conor McGregor tomorrow. Oh man, that's too kind, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm always self-conscious about that too. I'm like, man, bro, I'm gonna make sure I have them at least somewhat like trim.
Yeah, sometimes on a live, like for Whoop Pack, we always do the Whoop Pack. Like, bro, I got trim up. They might zoom in. You never know.
Exposes Brick's gonna start exposing people and shit. That's too funny. Now, I believe there was a third party of this one, Brick. Was there not?
What was it called? Mr. J? Was it Mr. J?
I'm not sure, but I think Juan had got this one, and it looked really good in person. Yeah. So if that's ever an option, I mean, I'd say it was good, but I don't know how you are.
They have like I have one third party, actually two now, because I pre-ordered Wonka. From 1/6 kit, but I do have the Toys Era Goblin as well that I kept, even though I have the Green Goblin Hot Toys. I kept them both, so I got one with the mask on, one without.
William Dafoe one, right?
Yep. Yeah, because they got the animated one too. But yeah, the Toys Era Goblin. I think it's easier to pose. It might not be as nice, but it poses a lot better on that glider.
I kept that one, and I stuck with that one just because I was like, once I put them in the Spidey shelf, I was like, I think it'll be all right. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. But I will say I saw the actual Hot Toys Goblin in person, and it's clean. Like it's clean. Nice. It's clean. Nice. I know, man. I thought about it a few times, but we'll see. Got that 89 Joker, amazing figure. I'm sure he is, figure. Man. With the reissues, no Grail is safe. No Grail is safe at all, bro. It's crazy. Like it is, man. Moving on to Briggs on the Hunt number 2 figure, Iron Man Mark III 2.0.
Yeah, man.
This is a pricey one.
Dude, it's gone up.
It's a pricey one. What's the price right now? Like 500?
I saw between 550, 580. You can probably find something cheaper. I mean, this is on eBay. I mean, if you find somebody or know somebody or whatever, you can probably get it for a decent price. But I know Underground got a few more shipments in, but I missed out on those because I chose RoboCop the first time, and then the second time and the second time I chose Lightyear over it. So,
Okay.
you know, but this is still on the hunt. Like I need Iron Man. I only have one Iron Man. I got the Mark 50.
Mark
But I want the Mark 3 so bad.
I love
So
the
bad.
Mark 50. That's you know
It's
what
a
I
good
love
figure.
about it? The concept too, like the nanotech and stuff. Like I really
Yeah.
like that. Obviously, the Mark 85 got that one, battle damage.
That's a nice figure too.
Yeah,
I mean, all Iron Mans are nice. Like all the diecast Iron Mans are just like super nice.
I'm trying to
No
see
matter what you got.
which face shade is my favorite out of all
Mark
the ones.
Green's
But I think
like
they're
from the
close
OG
enough.
movie, you know.
Yeah, that's why I really want the Mark 3 because it's like that
Uh-huh.
pretty much that OG, you know,
Yeah,
suit from that first movie, and yeah, a lot of nostalgia there.
First time putting the head sculpt on the body here.
Yeah.
Looks fire. Obviously, I mean everybody's seen this already, but
That's nice.
it does look good.
I love how he's got like the indentions in his cowl, like the scratches,
Yeah,
the damage, you know. Yeah, all
need a
those details are
face
super
plate.
nice.
wipes off a little bit, right? Very sensitive faceplate.
Yeah, it is. It is. I thought that was just me. I'm glad you're saying that too.
That's his like wrist look right there.
Man,
It's
good.
clean. It's clean. I'm happy. I actually had not pre-ordered this figure. Eventually got on the wait list. Eventually
Same.
converted.
I didn't
Hey.
have it on a wait list, but I got it from Hawk Wars
nice.
on eBay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one that I was really after as well, Brick. But eventually, I kind of got over the hype, and as much as it would be cool, it's just like I don't want to have too many independent movie figures, even though this is a really cool one, you know.
Yeah.
So I just for now, it's gonna be a pass. Hopefully, I don't regret it later on. But
Sure.
oh look, Commander Green says, Brick, my local 3 has 3 of them in stock. I don't have any Iron Man yet. Very tempted by that one. It's my favorite.
Dude, get
Oh, we're about to persuade Commander Green
do
to
it.
cop his
But I would straight up, and I know this is kind of like, I don't want to like say I'm backing out or anything. Like I really want this figure, but if I didn't have so many figures coming in right now, and then the in-art, you know, paying off that in-art Artrades and just so many
It's a
figures,
lot.
I'd be like,
A lot.
yeah, pick this up for me right now.
It adds up.
But
It adds up a
it
lot.
does.
Man. It adds up a lot. It adds up a lot. I gotta say, man, it does.
Yep.
Last one though on your
Ooh,
list
baby.
for today.
Speaking about adding up,
Speaking of moving up in the world, talk to us. Talk to us.
this figure is the figure that I'm most upset about not pre-ordering. See, when I came
Okay.
into the game, I knew Hot Toys, and I was even like when this was up for like pre-order, like I had I had Hot Toys, like a few of them, but I didn't really understand the buyer side of everything, like how in-art was new. I didn't really understand what was going on with in-art at the time. I kind of got it, but didn't at the same time, and
Yeah.
I was a little iffy, like going somewhere else besides Sideshow. What are these sites you're telling me to pre-order from? What now? Okay,
Oh,
how do I
yeah,
do
yeah.
that? Where is it from? Okay, so I missed out on this figure, and I hate myself for it because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and Gandalf is like Gandalf. Like you
That's
have
your
to
guy.
have Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. So even if Frodo, Bilbo, whoever else comes out in Lord of the Rings, it's almost like your collection will never be complete because you don't have Gandalf. And this thing's going for like $1,100. I can't get that. There's no way. Like I'd rather get some cases. You know what I mean? Like give me some more cases, or you know, give me a like 4 or 5 Hot Toys figures right now. So
That's a lot of money.
it
man.
just sucks.
It is. It's hard. But you know what, man? You never know. You know? You never know.
You never know.
The right time, the right moment, the right
Yep.
kidney.
No,
Let's see. Hello, friends. My boy Ricardo in the house, man. Action in the Box, one of the best in the community as well, man. Shout out to Ricardo.
For sure.
Great YouTuber, great Instagram, great person overall, man. But yeah, man, that's a great list, man. I'm actually, I actually like, yes, no, because it's expensive. Like, I'm sure this one's expensive too, but I feel like a 2.0 might be.
That one's
coming
going like you can find Joker for like $400 to $500.
So I actually like Lord of the Rings, but I'm not too like connected to Lord of the Rings. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't jump on this figure myself personally. If I was just to be like blunt, but it's a great figure, man. I've seen a lot of people pick it up.
Yeah.
So, Abisai, any of these would convince you to become a 6
Probably the Iron Man. The Iron Man is really good.
And boy, this should be your first one.
Yeah. Well, that's what, I mean, I got the ZD Toys version, which is like 1/6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
That's probably as close to 1/6 as I'm gonna get.
Oh man. So now we're gonna go on the hunt for Abisai, and this is what's on his list. So, he kind of told us already about the community and stuff. So I'm sure the community will probably help you out with the first set that you shared with me, which is the TMNT Ninja Turtles. Man, this is a fire set. I've seen a lot of people take pictures with. So talk to us about it, man. Like what?
Everybody has FOMO about these.
Yeah.
You know, they're like at first when the pictures first came out, people were like, "Oh, they look kind of ugly," you know. Once people started getting them in hand and started getting their photos, we're like, "Oh man, they look really good." You know, I'm kind of the same way too. When people started doing all kind of photos things for the different face plates and all the different accessories that they come with, I was like, "Oh man, I missed the boat on that one."
Let me ask you this: what is the price range of these going for right now?
I think like BBTS had them at $450 or a little bit higher. But yeah, they usually start around 400 for the four. So that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. Rick, did you ever collect 112?
I had some NECA figures, but yeah, I didn't get too into. I didn't get too into the. Help me out. I can't think of the Star Wars right now.
Black Series.
Black Series. Yeah, I couldn't get too into that. But I remember when that was like becoming a big thing. I was working at Target, and I would always stock them up.
Oh,
like
dope. Yeah, I wish I would have known you.
Yep. San Antonio.
Yep. San Antonio too. Damn, I would have made the drive too. That's dope. Yeah, I don't remember who else was looking for this set. I don't remember who was telling me that. I don't know if somebody was looking for this, but I can't remember who else was looking.
This is cool. I like it.
I wonder if they might do a second run of these. You know.
Maybe like a different variant of them. I'm sure they're gonna. There's no way they're not gonna use this mold again. They're gonna use this mold again.
Well, so right now there's rumors that they might use the cartoon animated version.
Yeah.
You know, there's been like a leak of like the head sculpts from the cartoon line. So they might use those too. So you know, everybody's gonna jump on those.
Oh, that Iron Studio Sentinel, man. Ooh. I've seen those, man. They're fire. I've seen those in person. My good friend has them, man, here in spring. Man, they are fire. The waitlist was still open and it was going to ship this month. Some of my friends got on it and got the set. So Abisai might want to check that out. So talk to us about this one. I've not seen this movie or show before, but damn, the figure looks dope.
So it's based on a manga back in like the early like 90s, right? And they had a quick like short anime run. And later, like a couple years later, probably by the early 2000s, they had another anime run that went up to like 25 episodes. So this is Diver, right? And Max Factory makes this, aka Sigma. They made one version like years ago, and like the ultimate. This is like a ultimate line. You know, it has all hands. It has a little unit that comes with it. It has an alternate attack. And I got that one originally. Now this one's kind of actually a re-release. You know. But the scope is different because the scale is different.
Yeah.
The scale is actually probably like 1 inch taller than the original.
That's good.
So this one came out on pre-order maybe a few months ago, and everything was like sold out. You know, I can't find this one anywhere.
It does look fire. And I know a lot of people that probably don't watch the series would get it in 112 just because of how dope it looks to put with other figures. Yeah, I definitely get this guy and put him with my Power Rangers and stuff, like 100%.
He kind of looks like Frieza a little bit.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
Look like a certain like
a distant cousin of Frieza.
Like Ultra mode or something.
And they actually have two live action.
Because like Cooler, right? Cooler would also look very like that. So
the first one in the first movie, Mark Hamill was in it.
Boy, this photographer did a fantastic job.
And then the second movie, the voice actor who did Snake, he plays the lead role in that one in the second movie.
Fire. And then last one you have on this
So this is Flame Toys and Megazord, right? So
Hmm.
they've been working on this one for like the last 2 years. When they teased it, and it probably retails for like $400, and they
Hmm.
do like come apart and does do the tank and the separate Zords.
Oh,
But
nice.
it's just a really cool like Megazord once you put it together. And I think if I did it, I would just keep it as Megazord form. You know?
What size is this?
Yeah.
Like 40 inches? What, like 30 inches? What are we looking at
No,
here?
this is actually I believe it's 112. So it looks big, but it's really small. You know?
Okay, okay,
It's
okay.
Okay.
it's still within that 112 scale. From what
This
I
looks
think
fire though.
oh yeah, it looks nice. People were like, oh, this is what the movie Megazord
He had a
was
tail.
like.
He had a tail. I don't remember this Megazord
Yeah, I
No,
having
don't
a
he
tail.
remember the
no, no,
tail.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. He didn't have a tail. This is all stylized, like the wings and the tail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see
That's all
that.
animated.
I
You can
was
take
like,
that
I
stuff
was
off
wondering. I
though.
was like, I don't remember the wings, but I was like, that could be the pterodactyl. But
No, you
I
can
was
take all that stuff off though. I seen
like,
reviews
okay,
of it.
that's
It looks
dope.
really good on
It
it.
makes it look badass though.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
looks mean.
This is fire.
He's ready to mess somebody up.
This would be a nice pickup here.
Uh-huh.
Pretty cool, man. How much is this retailing for right now, or selling for?
Well, they're all sold out, but they were going for $400.
Oh shoot,
Yeah. So
damn,
like so far all my pickups are like four hundred
damn.
dollars a piece if the guy reading it. It's
Yeah,
like probably
yeah,
one.
it's up there in price. All right, let me get to my list. So on the hint for this is the only three that I came up with for this list, but there's a couple other ones like third parties and stuff. First one on my list, Arkham Batman.
Oh,
So I
okay.
have the Arkham Joker, I
Uh-huh.
have the Arkham Knight, I have the Arkham Batman Beyond, but I don't have an Arkham. I guess this is the Arkham Knight Batman, right? It is the Knight one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But do you think they're gonna do a 2.0 of this?
No, I don't think
I
so.
I
Because
I
part of
don't.
it is inline,
Because
and
like like they stopped with this line a little bit after the Harley Quinn and the Batgirl, and they didn't do that Nightwing. So I feel like this line's kind of like over with.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
know,
mean, I
so
guess you never know with Hot Toys. Like anything could happen, but
the
I don't.
90s
I don't
shit,
think anytime soon. No
you
time
know,
soon.
man, bro, this is one
when,
that I
when
need to
did it
go
come
back.
out?
I have no idea, to be honest. No
When did
idea.
this game come out?
Well, the
Probably like,
preview.
man, it's probably been like 2018, maybe.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
this is the third one, right? You had Arkham
Yeah,
Asylum, Arkham City, and then Arkham Knight. Yeah, this was
yeah,
like 20. I think this is 2016
2016. Yeah, so it's
ish.
been a
Yeah.
while, man. But this is a fire figure. The articulation terrible, right? But
No,
this
I
is
think
one
it's
that
good
I'm
though.
always wanting to go back and look at. It does look good, and I don't think I don't think a 2.0 would necessarily be needed as well. Though I think this one would still hold up to par. You know.
Mhm.
But that's the first one that I have on my list. The second one is the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figures. So I want to go back and pick these up because
They're not gonna
I
make
think
it anymore.
they look dope. They don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
I am excited about that,
There's
man.
like, I think there's like zero chance of it. Like,
Oh wow,
maybe around
2015. Wow.
Yeah, it came out in 2015. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
uh,
been a
That
minute.
game.
It's almost
Been a
10
minute.
years. It's
Man, I felt
almost 10
old.
years. And that game was delayed too. It was supposed to come out like a year, 2 years
Man.
before, and it kept getting delayed. Damn.
Crazy.
But yeah, man, I do want to pick up this one and Sub-Zero. This one's shooting up in price a little bit, like 350 to 400 now. Retail at 250, so it is going up. But I hate that they lost the license for
Yeah.
these. So
Oh, that
that's
sucks.
gonna-
Are these
Yeah,
the ones that Austin has?
yeah, he does have them. Yeah,
Okay. That was
So-
nice.
I'm trying to get Austin to sell them to me. That's what I'm gonna do. Last one on the list, boys. I missed out on this one. I had no idea that the freaking wait list, or that it was waitlisted. I had no idea none of this stuff. I didn't think I had the space for it, but after moving stuff around, understanding that some figures can be next to each other even though they're not from the same universe, at least for me to get this, I was like, man, this would be such an awesome like pickup. You know,
Yeah.
so like my birthday's coming around the corner, right? And I'm about to jump to the next side. I'm gonna hit 30, boys. I'm gonna hit 30
Dude, that one hurts.
because like I thought this would be the best like turning 30 gift, bro. Like this is like me going back to the future, like like holding on to time. Like I thought this would be the great gift, but sold out. So I got to go for it on eBay or aftermarket or buy sell trade.
What did it retail for when it first came out?
I think it's like 800, 850. I
Oh,
think.
wow.
Yeah.
Right now it's like $1,000. It's like $400 over, I think. Which kind of,
Okay.
yeah. Let's see. Wish they did more characters from Mortal Kombat. I wish so too. Great list to hunt. It is, man. It is. Be careful with the DeLorean. I sold that lemon. That's so funny. Yeah, man. I know that the wheels were breaking off of these.
Oh, wow.
So that's why it's kind of hard for me to like justify buying it secondhand, because you don't have that insurance with Sideshow. You know, like if you did get it from Sideshow and stuff, where they would send you back with the replacement piece or whatnot. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think the thing with the wheels though is a lot of people weren't sure exactly how to like bring them down, and they like something happened where it was easily like snapped or something like that because they were doing it wrong. So I think as long as you got it right, you'll be fine.
Damn. Maybe I'll find it.
Maybe.
Ricardo saying, after some reviews, in our Batman is in my hunting list now. Heck yeah, man. I'm sure that's on a lot of people's lists now, which is crazy to think about. But let me jump out of here. Let's get into this ranking game. So, for you, Brick, we're going to be ranking some Hot Toy Batmans.
Ooh, man.
Just Batmans. Hope you're ready for this list.
I'm ready.
Hope you're ready for this list. So we're going to start off. We're going to start off easy. I don't know what's the first one. Here we go.
Is it random for you too? Like you set it up, but it's random, or
no? I know what's coming next. I wish.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I would still know what's on the list, but yeah, try to do it this way. So, explain the rules. You know how to play. I know. I'm sure, but
yep.
You got to rank the next 5 Batmans. You don't know what's coming next. You can only rank them from 1 through 5, and you can only use one position. Once that position's taken up, you got to move it to somewhere else, like another, the next pick. And then 1 being the best, 5 you're saying that it's garbage, it's trash.
Okay.
So here we go. Let's see, Brick.
Oh man.
Start off with
Batman
XD.
Okay. Oh man, this guy looks massive. I have never seen this one in person either, but
I don't know if I've seen him in person either.
I know a lot of people were talking high on this figure. Like he's a badass looking figure. I'm gonna go. Like I don't know what you got next, so I'm like
right now you gotta be ready for today.
I'm gonna kind of be safe. I'm gonna go 4.
4. All right.
I'm gonna go 4. I'm gonna be safe, but. You know what? Like you doing your list and everything makes me really want to go into the Arkham line. I want like an Arkham Batman so bad. I want that Joker's fire too.
Rick, I predicted this to be your 4.
Did you really?
I might work my magic on you on this list here. I might work my magic on you and troll a little. I don't know. Maybe I'm not trolling. Maybe not. I don't know. Abisai, what do you think?
I'll put him at 3.
3? Playing it safe. Playing it safe. Every time somebody goes 3 with my first pick, I'm like, all right, you've seen this before. You see how this works. Miami Nemesis at 5. Oh shit. Gambit at 5. All right, Ricardo at 4.
The thing is, I don't know what's coming, so like I want a room for 5.
All I'm saying, this might be the best Batman release on the list. No. Chill. So Abisai, you put this one at what? You said at 3, right?
No, 3 is fine.
Yeah. That's a fire Batman. I've considered it a few times, but I never played that mode. I don't remember playing that mode, so I think that's why I haven't heard connection. But I do have the Beyond one, so that one was pretty cool too. Next up, Adam West, Batman.
This one's hard.
I'm gonna let Brick.
This one's hard because I know he's a classic, classic figure, a classic movie / TV show.
Yeah.
Man, this is tough because I don't want to put him at 5, but I also don't want to put him at 3 in case.
I'm telling you.
You know what? I'm gonna put him at 3.
All right, dude. All I gotta say is
I'm gonna
this
put him
Batman
at 3.
looks good, dude. Like the sculpt on this
does.
side looks really good. I don't know if like how accurate the actual release was to what this
Yeah.
looks like here, but all I can say is that the Mars Toys one looked amazing, and those were based off of this one, right? I think they
Yeah.
like re-got
What
that.
am I
so.
doing? Okay. I'm thinking of, like all the Batmans. I'm like, dang, I'm about to put somebody at 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Because I was
All
like,
right.
oh wait, there's
telling you,
Affleck,
Rick.
there's
I'm telling you,
freaking.
Brick.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Brick. Now you might be
keep him at
happy with
3.
your list. All right. It's okay. I think, Abisai, where would you put this one at?
I'm gonna put him at 4.
At 4?
Yeah, he's a classic, but I mean, he's not the best looking Batman, you know, from like the modern
Sure.
times.
So y'all are tied right now. Y'all both have a 1 and a 2 and a 5 spot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Interesting. Let's see what's going down over here. Miami Nemesis put this one at 4. So Miami Nemesis topped off at 5 and 4, already used. They got 1, 2, and 3. Action in the Box has 1, 2, and 3 as well, and Gambit also has 1, 2, and 3. So everybody's kind of similar on these, which is actually my plan. You know, so I was like, I gotta get Brick, man. I gotta get Brick. So how can I get him? I was like, let's see. All right, here we go.
Oh man.
Here we go. Next one. Here we go. So now you're left with 1, 2, and 5.
Ooh. Oh man.
This is the Justice
no.
League version of Ben Affleck's Batman.
Okay. You're gonna really screw me, man.
Abisai, where are you going with this?
I'm putting him at 1 to play it safe.
At what?
At 1 to play it safe.
At 1? I play this.
He's a cool kid. I mean, I like that Frank Miller look, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna put him at 5.
Ooh, damn, Brick. You hurting me. Ben Affleck's my guy.
Yeah, no. If it was BVS, yeah.
I thought about putting BVS,
but
like,
dude, I'm thinking of what's ahead. I'm like, I gotta have those 2 open just in case they're there. You know, it's gonna screw me in the end. I already know it. I already know it. You're gonna have like freaking.
I don't know. All right.
I'm about to get that blue Batman. Watch.
Miami is saying 2. Miami is saying 2. Gambit saying 3. Action in the Box saying 3. All right.
That Joker Batman.
Yeah.
You about to?
I will say. I was gonna put the Joker Batman. That was gonna be up there, but technically that was Joker. So I was like, I'm not gonna consider that.
As you play, you don't think of all those right away. So you're like, okay, well, he's gonna do like the main ones, and then all of a sudden you start getting into it. You're like, wait a second, they got some crazy Batman figures.
All right. So you're down with your number 1 and number 2 spot. You got to put this, whichever one you put it at, leaves the other one by default. So let's see, make sure I got through everybody. So Miami Nemesis put this one at 2, Gambit at 3, Action in the Box 3. I think everybody who's here's voted for the most part. This is actually possibly my least favorite Batman suit. And I'm a Ben Affleck fan, right? But this is possibly my least favorite one. My favorite one, movie-wise, has to be the BBS regular suit, but Hot Toy-wise, it's the Armored Batman. I think it's the best one overall. Like, it's just spot on.
I like the Nightmare one too.
Yeah, so my first one was actually the BBS Batman, but I think my second favorite one would possibly be the BBS one or the Justice League Tactical one. I like that one too. The Nightmare one's sick. Hot Toys just announced a new one. I actually have them right there. The Nightmare one with the diorama piece. So then the next one that you have here will be either 1 or 2 for you. Val Kilmer.
Okay, here's the thing with Batman Forever. I actually like the movie.
Oh yeah,
this figure is not very good.
You're saying that this is better than Adam West? You're saying that this is better than XC and Ben Affleck's? I'm just saying, Brick.
You can't move his arms without there being like damage to the the creases,
complete.
you know, like
It's complete. It's complete.
I'm gonna imagine that I just got the
I
95.
have it right here. I have it right there.
Nice.
Him and Rob.
I'm gonna imagine I just got that 95 Batmobile. I'm gonna be happy with putting this guy at number 2. I'm gonna be happy with it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
Like,
two. Abisai, where would you put this one at?
2 as well.
2 is 1. Okay. I love Val Kilmer. Like as a kid, he was my favorite Batman. As a kid, like he was my favorite. I don't know why. I think like to me, he was as a kid. Like I had no idea what the heck anything was happening. But and I enjoyed Jim Carrey. I think because I was a kid and like he was a little bit more like playful and stuff. So he was cool.
And I remember this trailer all the time. I think I was like 5 or 6 years old, and this trailer would play, and we saw it at the outdoor movie theater. So this has like a soft spot in my heart, you know, this movie. So, but the figure itself, it's like, I would like to have this figure though, to be honest. Like I would.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Him and Robin are nice.
Yeah, next to each other.
Miami Nemesis said 10. Action in the Box is laughing. He said 0. Movie Cannon says I like the Sonar figure. All right. I don't know if everybody voted. I was gonna wait for Gambit, but I don't know if he left or not before we went on, or did he vote? I don't think he did vote. But anyways, by default, you're number 1. Oh wait. Gambit did vote.
Man.
Number
2, he said 2 dope Batman. Number 2, dope Batman Harville figure. I agree. Dope. By number 1, Brick. You're number 1. I did my magic.
Oh man.
I did it. I studied you, Brick, and I was like,
what is that? What?
Dude.
Oh man.
I did it again, man. I swear. I was like, I try to get into it. I was like, I look at the collector and I'm like, all right, if I hit him with this, he'll probably put this one here. XC was at 4. I was like, if I hit him
He
with
really likes Ben Affleck. I ain't gonna use him. Or not Ben Affleck, Michael Keaton. I ain't gonna use him. I'm gonna put this guy in here.
I was like, I know most of the time I put one of the figures that I unbox on there, and I was like, even Robert Pattinson's Batman's not on the list. And I was like, you know what, man? It's been a while since I've done a troll list. I was like, let me see if I can get. Oh my god!
Hey, that cape looks pretty nice though.
So what is this?
I was a first refrigerator home watching Batman Forever and Over as a child.
Wow.
That's man. I'm sure you have some memories because of that now. What the fuck? I'm out of here. He's like, this is his number 1, I think. Number 1, I have it, and it's one of my favorites. I'm sure it looks like I'm sure some people really love it. I have to see it in person, man. I tried to buy the base on eBay, but was outbid.
The base is pretty sick.
Action in the Box says 1. Action Box, how do you feel about this one being number 1? Miami Nemesis. He's like, I'm so done with this one. Oh my god, dude, I can't believe I got it. Okay, let's get back in here real quick. Hold on.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
That was fun.
You know, I always play this game in the comments, so I've been looking forward to playing that like
in person.
Here. Yeah,
dude, you got to redeem yourself next time because I don't know. Like Brick forever here, and
yeah.
So if you were to rearrange this Brick in any way you would want, what would be your order?
I would probably put 66 at number 1.
Oh, did not see that one coming. Okay.
I would put Batman Forever at number 3.
Okay.
I'm going all over the place here. I would put that Batman 100, at WB 100 or whatever it was, at 5. Yep, you knew.
At 1.
Sorry to was it Miami that says he's got it, or is that who was that? That said
Gambit.
I'm sorry. And then you know what? I will put.
XC?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'll put Arkham at number 2, and then Justice League at 4. Yeah. If that was BVS, it'd be number 1.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I agree with you too. Yeah, I wanted to. I was like, man, should I use Michael Keaton? Should I use Christian Bale? I was like, I'm gonna have to use the off Christian Bale. I was like, like this was good, man. I hope
I was
everybody's happy
expecting to see
with it.
George Clooney Batman, the Batman. I was expecting that one to pop
Nemesis, Carlos. Dude, I need to get Miami Nemesis on here to play the game one day. Like, that would be fun, man. I need you to come on here and play the game one time. And let's see. It's okay, Brick. It happens to the best of us. You need to see it in person. Yeah, man, it's a dope figure, I'm sure. Like,
no, for sure.
Yeah, some people really like it. But yeah, that's it for the show, man.
Man, that was fun.
Dude, it was fun, man. Before we close it out, Abisai, do you have anything that you're working on? Anything you want to share with us?
I'm working on some like 3D painting stuff right now. I'm printing out some sculpts from my little Mega Man figure with that cat right there.
That's cool.
Printing a little Eddie and a little beat and a little bird that flies and stuff. So I got those printed out. I got to paint those. I'm painting some turtle head sculpts for my satellite versions of those turtles.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Man, that's fire, bro. Man, well, thank you so much for coming out here, man. I hope you had a good time as well.
Yeah,
you also put the gray and blue Batman at one, so but yeah, no, man, it was fun. Brick, what you got going on, man? What can you share with the people?
Well, I just came out with a new video yesterday, kind of just like a fun video for me, talking about Spider-Man once again, but talking about Spider-Man figures that they still need to make, not just in the Spider-Man suit, but just figures in general. So figures that they need to make that I feel like they need to. And of course, I got the Bugle 6, which is every other Monday at 8:30. Okay. And next week we have Zord Photography. Of course, Flavio will be there too. Zord Photography and How You Figure. So should be a fun episode next week, 8:30 Central Time. Okay. Wolfpack Wednesday, every Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time as well. So Wolfpack baby, too sweet. And other than that, just man, I'm waiting for I got my Scarlet Witch and my Toby Deluxe. I'm waiting for forever. And if I get that first shipment of Toby with like the messed up mask or whatever, I'm gonna be ticked because I waited so long. I better not.
You won't, Brick. You won't.
Yeah. But
I'll send you some Whataburger if you do.
I appreciate you.
You're so cool.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all. I always forget to say this. I always link everybody's stuff below in the description. So, and I know everybody here watching it and on the replay probably already follow y'all, but always just a reminder, like, check out their profile, check out Brick's YouTube and Instagram, and then Abisai's Instagram. Great content. I think for me, the only thing that I'm going to be talking about is tomorrow that we'll push. We're going to probably be doing a trailer reaction review to the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. So we'll be talking about that, just how excited we are, I guess, about it. And then Freeze Fridays, I got some reels dropping on the Instagram page. And then I think I'm going to be working on a YouTube review for the So Toys Mr. Knight. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. But other than that, it was a pleasure, fellas. Thank y'all so much for joining, man.
Awesome show, man.
Truly the best, man. I'll just make sure to always troll Brick now that he put Blue Batman. No, it was fun, man. But yeah, thank y'all so much for joining. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.